I'd go from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Try to have my account for Bronze to Mythic, episode 22, draft 22. You missed the last few episodes. Our last few drafts were kind of insane, honestly. It's a brand new day. I'm very, very excited because we ran pretty cold in our last few drafts. Our last draft was actually unbelievable. We almost had a playset of a rare. So if you missed that one, go watch it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We have 2 drafts left to try and make the under for the season. The line is 24.5. This is, of course, draft 22. I'm sorry, we have 3 drafts. I can't do basic math. 22, 23, 24. So 3 drafts left to try and make the under. We're Diamond Tier 2 and rock and rolling. So let's finish up Edge of Eternities here as we get on to Legally Distinct Arachnid Man coming up soon. Let's go. Entropic Battle Cruiser.
In case of a water landing, you may be used as a flotation device.
I think this card's actually better than it looks. If I'm going for a spacecraft, it does nothing when you play it. When you station it to 1, opponent discards, they lose 3, which is not really a common thing to happen. But it does turn into a flying death touch, effectively a 6/10. Because kind of a 6/10. When they attack, they discard a card. If they can't, they lose 3. I mean, I think this card's like fine. Banishing Light, Cryo Shatter, Orbital Plunge. We got a Rammer, Freighter, a couple more spacecraft. Caesarian Voidborn. I mean, I think I'm down to try out the Battle Cruiser. No other card here is particularly jumping out. Honestly, this is a pack of really good commons. Almost every commons pack is pretty great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let's take the rare. Sure. Let's try it.
What have we got on the spacecraft that's good?
I imagine we're going to be, we're just playing this as like a big wing edition. The stats are good too, so it's kind of a weird card, but let's give it a spin. Pack 2, we see a much less interesting pack. A couple finicky removal spells here in Plasma Bolt and Seam Rip. We see Earthros Psionesis, which is a pretty good card. Tanic Memorial Ensigns, also a pretty good card, but in a pretty weird color pair. We do want to make sure we can actually crew this thing, which is kind of interesting. It kind of makes green a somewhat attractive option. Green's probably the best at actually crewing these things. This pack's pretty mopey, though. It's probably just the Psionicist. I don't think I want bad removal spell. I'm not taking Tanic, so sure. And we get past to Pressurize. Cool. Easy game. All right, so Hymn of the Follower is not bad either. But another pretty weak back where it's a Pressurize, Hymn of the Faller, and then a bunch of cards I would not be happy playing except for the Self-Craft Mech, which is awesome. But really easy to Pressurize here. We want to play our first pick, and this is the best card in the pack by a pretty wide margin. So getting on the black train, and now we see a lot of blue and black cards, which is a good sign for us if we are trying to do these sort of things. We see a Monoist Circuit Feeder, which is a pretty solid top-end card. Does require us to be themed a little more towards artifacts. A Blade, a Navigator, a Swarm Color, an Operative. These cards being medium, but, just notable. Focus Fire as well. Not a single red card. And a couple good green cards, too. The Might is pretty good, although hard to use. I'm pretty cool taking the feeder here. And just doing kind of a controlling Dimir deck. Maybe a lot of these get really controlling decks, like a lot. I haven't been red very often at all. I feel like. Take the feeder. We get past another kind of stinky pack.
Still a piece of garbage.
Space-Time Anomaly, not very exciting. But, yeah, I mean, the only cards in this pack you actually want in your deck are Starfighter Pilot, the Worm, the Plasma Bolt, and the Sentry. Only one of those cards is the colors we currently are. It's also an artifact, so... It also actually crews the Battle Cruiser really well, too, which is kind of a big deal.
In case of a water landing,
Sure.
you may be used as a flotation device.
So at this point, I think we're pretty solidly black. And then second color could be a lot of things. You see, Plasma Bolt, another bolt. This is the 3rd bolt. I really want it to be like a really aggressive deck with a bunch of Plasma Bolts. You can get this card pretty late. And And I think that like you could possibly just be like a really aggressive deck, a super low curve. I think aggro in this format doesn't work out that well, so it's kind of skewed towards being a kind of controlling card advantage kind of format. And then once it skews towards that, and that's the metagame, you can zig when they zag kind of thing. But all right, I'm gonna take the bolt. I don't know if it's right or not. I'm gonna take the green card too, but now we see, man, there's a bolt in actual every pack. That's what I'm saying. You get this card pretty late, and like I think you could build a super aggressive like one drop, 2 drop, 3 drop deck with like 4 bolts in it. In theory, I don't think that's really what we're doing now. I think I want the beam saw because it's a good black card, but it's a pretty good pack actually. I think it's like a possible deck you could draft, like a secret deck, in more like hidden archetypes, but sure. So we see Swarm Color. Not really super enthused about this card. I think it's okay, but not super exciting. I see a Tapestry Warden here, which is a fine card. Kind of cool. Curiosity. I think that like the Warden's a much higher upside pick. This is the kind of pick where like I just don't think you're going to take a flimsy common. You can take a higher upside card that might or might not be good. Want to take swings, Wow. Super late Orbital Plunge. Orbital Plunge is phenomenal. And red is probably the worst color of a set. It's a little underdrafted. And with a plunge and a bolt, red is looking pretty nice for us here. It is not really a great artifact color for the Monist, but plunge is like great. It's really, really good. Couple shitters. Comet Crawler, I think, is another card that I would really prefer not to play. Shieldmate, if you end up blue, I think is a more important card for our deck. I don't want to necessarily play it or be blue, but... Alright, and then we got some shitters and a bridge. So, not a great pack one. We have black cards. We've got a couple red cards, a couple blue cards. Red cards look a lot better. I'll take the color now. Yeah, again, this is a card you kind of get for free. I think it is playable, but not particularly exciting. It is a sack outlet. So, like, red-black sack, like, could be a thing, like the old, threaten and so on and so forth. But pack 2, what do we get? We get a Osteoharmonist. This card's kind of gas. This is a 2/3 for 3 that reanimates things from your graveyard with no abilities. So, it's just kind of like a never-ending stream of bodies, which is pretty sweet, honestly. This card's really, really good. They don't have abilities, but they also don't have the finality counter, so you can just keep bringing them back over and over and over again. So just a never-ending stream of like 2/1s and stuff, which is great. Tractor Beam is great. Voidborn's fine. Rover, Wayfarer, but pretty easy pick. The one thing we know is that we're black, and this card does that, of course. So ship that guy and get past the pack with. There's a Threaten. We only actually have one sack outlet so far, but the classic red-black archetype of like sacrifice plus threatens is kind of cool. We've got a Predator, another Uthos Psionicist, which looks fine in our deck. Sunstar Expansion is really, really good, but why not? We're not in white. So some mid-blue cards. Could try the Threaten and try and consider trying like a Steel and Sack deck. I'm kind of down for that. Sure. Let's try it. So maybe red-black sack is the way here. Now we're gonna want these sacrifice outlets, and now I see a pack full of cards that are really good and not in our colors anymore. Terra Botanist, Codecracker Hound, Relations, Bombard is fine. We'll table one of these extra sack outlets. It is annoying that these are both attack triggers, so if we threaten and steal, we can't attack with it and then sacrifice it. But let's take Bombard. So, man, what is going on here? Where are all of the black cards? Where are they? Scrapbot's great. This card's just always good in all scenarios. Pagnolin and Hull Carver both be fine in our deck too, but let's take Scrapbot. Galvanizing Solship is actually kind of sweet. I think this card's kind of nice. It's a card that it's not necessarily easy to fit into a deck because, like, if you're more controlling, you don't want it. I think I'll try this card out.
Captain, we're getting a signal from the spacecraft.
Rourke's Bladewing, get in the deck. Let's get these. I think we're pretty solidly in red black here for good or for ill. Another Monoist Sentry, which again does crew really well and block really well. It's actually also insane with the Harmonis because it loses Defender. So little synergy there too. I'm in for a second sentry. And then another Beam Saw or a Pagnolin. I think, how many artifacts do we have? We only have 6 artifacts so far. Our red cards, we do only have 5 red cards. I think Pagnolin, jeez. Pagnolin's a better card if we're doing the thing, but I'm just sticking with Beam Saw. Alright, and then we see a Modifier, which is a card that I think is pretty moopy. It's just like kind of okay. Sure. Rager, Command Bridge. We table Deku Transmissions and Red Tiger Mechan. This card has insanely low stats, but like I think this card's just fine. I'm like always surprised this card has like such ridiculously low stats. This card is like totally fine. And sure. Pagnolin tables, sick. So red seems pretty open. Doesn't seem like we are that artifacty. I guess we have 8 artifacts so far. That could be a possible path. So far, like the steal and sack thing doesn't really seem to be there, which is fine. You know, honestly, this torpedo can make our deck. We have 2 vehicles so far. It's also an cheap artifact too. We'll see. All right, so pack 3. What do we see? We see weapons manufacturing. We are decently well set up to do this. We're not completely there on good sacrifices, but yeah, there's also a depressurize and an invasive maneuvers. Let's see. So as far as stack outlets go, we have 1 swarm color, and that is it. That is obviously way too light. So taking his manufacturing here would be a pretty speculative pick. That this pack would go pretty well for us. It could be good. Or take a removal spell. Let's do it. I'm in. Let's try manufacturing. Swing for the fences. Oh, Starfall Vocals is sick. Here's a Scrapper. We could try and table this. Scrapper's great with our with the things. Also, and Pagnolin's great with this thing too. I think we're doing it. I think we take Pagnolin here. We table the Scrapper. I think we can actually, because like the manufacturer's also really, really good with Pagnolin too. I think we're actually might be going places here. The Scrapper is pretty important, but like it should table. Like there's another good red card in the back. Taking the Pagnolin. Hymn of the Faller, Grav Pack, Bombard. Hymn of the Faller. Hymn of the Faller is kind of nice, but man, we're doing a lot of things in this deck, that's for sure. We want artifacts, that's the problem. Grav Pack is an artifact. Alright, take the Grav Pack. Already have Bombard, so here's a Faller's Faithful. Again, pretty good card in our deck, but not an artifact, which is an idea. There's Beam Saw. Manufacturing cares about an artifact. It's a non-token artifact ender, so it does not count for landers. Sure, take Faller's Faithful. Second, weapons manufacturing. We still don't have any sacrifice outlets, though. What is going on? Zookeeper, depressurize. We only have... Oh, man. I'm going for it. All right. Here's a Scrapper. So we get the Signpost uncommon, but I think we actually just need to take the Scrapper now and just hope we table the other Scrapper. Oh, my God. All right. All right. We're going in. We're going in full throttle. We're living the dream. Take the Scrapper. We really got to table this other Scrapper. Second Swarm color. This card's just terrible. It's not good enough. I want the Zookeeper. We got all artifacts too. All right, folks. This is the pick. We really, really, really need to table the Scrapper. Hold on. depressurized table and the scrapper didn't. Oh my god. How is this happening? That's insane. Oh, never mind. I had the wrong pack. Oh, thank God.
I'm tired of the clown show.
All right. We have... This might also be one of the coolest decks we've drafted. We've had on a pretty good streak of really cool drafts here. We've had some really cool ones. All right. We got a nice one here, folks. We have some work to do in deck building. We have a lot of cards to cut. But I think we've got a pretty cool looking deck here. We have a lot of artifacts and double manufacturing. We only have 3 sack outlets, which is a little rough. But artifacts, yeah. It's funny. I kind of wish we had a second swarm color at this point, which is not usually a problem you have. If like or that 2/3 lifelinker. Like we passed those cards. We couldn't have known in pack 1 that pack 3 would have 2 weapons manufacturing. You know. Okay, so here we are. This is a weird one. We are gonna remove modifiers. Stinky. The threaten is not good enough in this deck. Get rid of this elemental. I think we're playing a torpedo, which is another cheap artifact. Maybe we don't need it actually. We want to so basically any non-artifact here is under heavy scrutiny. I don't think that our Faller's Faithful is that good. We don't really have many creatures we actually want to kill. We don't have any like virus beetles or like stuff like that. It's not an artifact. I'm gonna ship this. And then this is 26 cards. We need the color. I think Red Tiger guy could go maybe. I mean, we're at 14 artifacts. We'd have a lot of artifacts for manufacturing. The sneaky thing too is that we don't have any sort of like way to sacrifice all of them at once. I do like how they're good with the Pagnolans though. It's kind of nice. We have 2 6-drops, which I don't love. Battle Cruiser, Saw Ship. The feeder's good. I'm going to cut the Saw Ship, I think. And then maybe Red Tiger. Torpedo's not great, but it's just a cheap artifact. Maybe we don't need it. The Red Tiger could probably go too. The thing is now we're cutting artifacts. Now we're only at 12 artifacts, you know, so the artifact count is pretty important. Maybe we cut the torpedo and just play the ship. We've got, you know, a few lander tokens, a few ramp guys. We crew reasonably well. I think this is fun. Okay, I'm cool with this. I do really wish we had another sack outlet, but Slagdill Scrapper is gonna have to be a load-bearing robot for us.
Fight my shiny metal.
This deck is close. I think with 1 or 2 more, like if we had like, you know, a 3/2 sack guy and like 1 other sack outlet, this deck might be insane. As it stands, I'm a little worried honestly, but I think we can get there. So we are even split on lands, right down the middle. Literally scrappy crappy. So, what do we think here? Off the rails, double weapons manufacturing. Place your bets, folks. 7 wins, yay or nay. We've been going deep these last few drafts. And I wonder if it's argument just playing one of these. The second copy is pretty rough. Having the first one's really important, though. Like, once you assemble manufacturing and scrapper, it's like pretty insane. So let's just freaking do it. I'm in. All right, a lot of non-believers. This is me not caring. All right, so chat coming out me. We're gonna keep. We're gonna Carver. I'm gonna hold the Munis Mono Sentry, I think, for the Pagnolin until it actually like needs to be in play. Plunge. So I go. Chrome Companion. That's fine. Easy game. Alright, so Pagnolin go. Next turn, Sentry at a counter. This card's nice. This is a card I wish we've played more of. Pretty big fan of this card. It does really suck that I have one way to sacrifice all of the things, you know, but... Alright, here's a beam saw. Sure, so we're gonna... Cast Sentry. See if they want to give it to us. Pay 1. Getting in for 3. Would I trade the Hull card really? I think I would. Whatever, just get in. Probably should attack last turn then, but... Oh my god. Well, I'm an idiot and didn't play this land first.
I'm tired of the clown show.
This card's essentially unplayable, so I just didn't even consider it as a possibility. I mean, yeah, it's on me. You know, I screwed up. I made a mistake. But all right, sure. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. Didn't seem likely, so I didn't consider it, but that's not the way to play Magic. Here's Starfield Vocalist. That's going to die. So, I mean, I guess it kind of worked out for us anyway. We're going to kill this, but... Alright, depressurize this. Attack. Play another Beam Saw. That is... Number one rule here on... One of the major rules. One of the major rules of Bronze Mythic is try not to play defensive pump spells, you know? Because you end up in spots where you get blown out often, if your opponent actually plays the land or not. But now we're just Beam Sawing. Our hand is kind of mediocre, but... Here comes... Oh my god, they're going to do it. They're going to sack the doggy. Karn. They sacked the doggy, dude. How do you feel about that? You know how I feel?
Get off my plate.
Get out of here! Attack. Your turn. If they had another Dark Endurance, I think it has to be attacking, right? I mean, blocking, I mean. It's not just like one less on their turn. If it was one less on your opponent's turn, it would be a little better. Second Starfield Vocalist.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Drew a Bombard. No second thingy, sure. Yeah, alright. This has been one of the weirder games, but sure. I mean, welcome to Bronze the Mythic, folks. Hardcast the Zoa, it's fine. We just have the Circuit Feeder to get things going, I think. So, I guess we don't have enough to actually kill it, but... We draw Plasma Bolt. That is a lethal Plasma Bolt. Yeah. I like Plasma Bolt, honestly. I'm a fan.
Mostly void stuff.
Game. Blouses.
That was not the script we wrote to this deck when we built it, but whatever, we'll take it. Remember, folks, we are brought to you by Elgato, and how do I do all this stuff? It's that right there, all right? I got 4 stream decks, 5 stream decks that control all my content, as well as the face cam, key lights, microphone, Wave XLR. I got it all capture card. Elgato gear is the best in the market by a wide margin, both in quality and in ease of use. They have their Neo line now, which is even more like a new user friendly if you're a little intimidated by because it's kind of known as like the power user brand. But yeah, phenomenal company. So proud to work with them. I had breakfast with my Elgato rep last time I was in LA, which is great. And just really, really cool stuff. Check them out. Elgato, please use the link in chat or description video to sponsor me, of course. And you can use promo code ZZ-Gym5 for 5% off your order on Elgato. Elgato partner, damn proud of it. It's not great, but we're going to keep with Scrapbot and 2 lands on the draw. 2 one drops in a removal spell. And some manufacturing in here somewhere. Everyone say weapons manufacturing in chat. All caps. No, not you! Not you! Me!
That man's an imposter! That man is the imposter!
Alright. That's not what I was, that's not what we were looking for, but sure. Alright. So there you go. That's a twist. So it's a weapons manufacturing mirror, and there's a pinnacle emissary. That's gotta go. All right. I have to sack something to. Hold on. Beam saw. Nope. I need to. Shit. So I need to sack something. I have to kill this. This has to die. I have to sack the Zookeeper, I think, to Plaza Bolt this thing. They cannot go into their turn with an emissary. And Scrapbot, 2 mana, Bolt. Yeah, shit. Alright, this ain't pretty, but that's what we're doing. So we're gonna tap to sack the Zookeeper, draw a card, and just bolt this thing. Wait, what if we... We have 3 black 1-drops? Yeah, sure. Alright. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Go, 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 go! Oh, you fucking... Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. I'm just gonna fucking lose it.
I look like a jackass.
Wow. Alright, well, we roped, and I couldn't click fast enough. It is 8 a.m., and clearly I'm not on my game. And now we're going to lose. I don't have to tell you, yeah. We might have lost anyway, because they had self-crafts with the munitions. It's pretty insane, but that's pretty frustrating.
We have technology.
And now I can't kill it. Alright, I mean, it's obviously my fault, but that doesn't feel very good. We draw our own manufacturing. The problem is now we can't kill the emissary anymore, and now our Plaza Bolt's like almost blank. So I just like don't think we can win anymore. But sure, hey, whatever. I'm gonna play color, so we draw a land. We can go manufacturing into Scrapbot. That is really, really tilting. Not a good way to start our day. All right, no blocks. Let me draw a land. They say go with 5 mana up, though. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Play manufacturing. Play Scrapbot. Alright. I mean, we are technically online. Attack with a Swarm Color. Sack the munitions, draw a card, kill their token. And asks what the hell is going on. They have a cerebral, they have a draw. So draw, scry 4, draw 3. That's not good. Alright, so they weren't interacting with us, but they're just drawing a bunch of cards, and they're already kind of ahead. That's a good draw. Turn 2 manufacturing, turn 3 emissary, turn 4 self-craft, turn 5 download. It's pretty good. If we killed the emissary, I feel like it actually... I mean, it would be not a 4-4 in play anymore. But... Alright, what do you got? So, they scry. We don't know what their scry was. It didn't say top or bottom, like it usually does. Oh, it's Surveil, I'm sorry. So they just topped everything?
Inconceivable!
Alright. Oh, we're probably dead. Let's double block here and see what happens. Alright. Kill the emissary, go to 9, make a lander. We have Battlecruiser Bolt this guy. They're going to scan chip and just draw some cards. That's not that bad. It's weird that they have 7 cards in their hand, but I feel like we're not in the worst shape of all time. I'm scared. I'm definitely scared. They are at 17. If our Battlecruiser was in play, they could have... They discarded a Crouching Relic? Oh my god. How good can their hand be they discarded a Relic? Here's a Zookeeper. Make a token. I don't think there's that many ways in blue-red to just, like, sack all your stuff. Unfortunately, they have 1/3, so they can't kill them with the, can't kill the tokens. Battle Cruiser costs $1 million to crew. It's an artifact. We can tap crew. We can sack, deal 2, and then we can kill self-crafts. Let's do this. Let's go Battle Cruiser. Make a token. Station with the color. Sacrifice the munitions. Draw a card. It's a scrapper. Cool. Shock this thing. Plasma bolt this thing. Play scrapper. Make a thing. Station. Sega. That was a pretty good turn. If you ignore the fact that they have 7 cards in their hand. Their deck is nice. Like, yeah, their deck is nice. All right. Possibility Technician. They hit a land. They've already played a land, which is a little foolish, but Scanship is 8. They have a pile of munitions. We have munitions of our own. They keep playing things with more than 2 toughness, unfortunately. It's okay. We can start doming them. I mean, the color is working right now. The color is doing work. Specimen Freighter. Okay. That's not the end of the world, honestly. So they're going to bounce my 2 guys, which is fine. This thing has pseudo haste thanks to the battle cruiser. We drew a card, which is good too. So we just play our stuff again, honestly. Make some more munitions, and so play color. We're going to crew. And just stack munitions and dome them and just draw. We draw a Pagnolin, which is kind of cool. So Pagnolin can grow off each artifact. I think I want more mana first. Because Pagnolin can grow off the munitions that it makes. Just play this guy. I'm just going to crew 2 more times, I think. Crew. Crew. Say go. 4 to 8. They hit Cloud Sculpt. They have a land. I mean, we're still getting kind of crushed here, I think, because they just have so many cards. Like, they're up a lot of cards, but they can crew their ship and get it for 4. Problem is now they're in the air for a lot of damage too. I can always sack. I can sack 2 munitions with the color and the scrapper, so I can kill this next turn. So we get a 5. The problem is they can just Zookeeper onto this guy. We draw a plunge. All right. We can kill both guys. Wow. We're like, our deck's kind of doing it, honestly. Like, it really is. We have the battle cruiser too. So we plunge down the scan ship. We crew our battle cruiser with our color. We sacrifice. Oh wait, hold on. We're short of munitions. Hold on. Oh my god, dude, come on! I was trying to hit undo, not decline. Am I just like incompetent? Am I truly that? But I realized that we only actually have 1 munitions. We can't make another one. I think that the battle cruiser defensively is still fine though, so that's fine. Okay, so reevaluate. We're just gonna play Pagnolin and pump it. Yeah. That's fine. We overcrewed. I would prefer to have a color on defense, I suppose, but whatever. This has been a really challenging game. Here's a Pagnolin. We're going to get a thing. Another munitions. Pay the 1. We're not going to attack because they have the Zookeeper. Oh, come on. Right. Unfortunately, this game goes in the books as an all-time Jimmy D jackass game. We punted this game actually twice. I mean, oh my god. To be fair, you gotta tip your cap here too. Their deck is actually perfect. They've got Pinnacle Emissary, Memorial Vault, Weapons Manufacturing, Possibility Guy. They're not going to kill me. Sure. All they had to do was Zookeeper onto the flyer. We were dead. Just an absolute clown show, folks.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
The problem is we can't just like win the game next turn. So we're still gonna lose, but oh my god. Their deck is sweet. Like what is this game? Don't look at me, I'm hideous. Arge resub, we draw land. We need to somehow deal them like 1,000 damage in one turn. I guess we're attacking, right? So 4, 7. Discard a card. Yeah, I mean we're just dead. I don't know what to tell you, but we're dead to like actual everything. Oh, they didn't saddle eat. I mean, yeah, they were super kind to not kill us, I guess. Denied to keep playing. Alright, so we'll lead back to Flying Blocker, attack with a color. Lost in Space. Alright, sure. I mean, we can draw that, but then we can't crew it. Cause, yeah, I'm just gonna shame concede this game. We're definitely gonna lose anyway. Yeah. All right. I apologize for that game. You know what, folks? Everyone, please look over here for a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
All right. So welcome back to Bronze and Mythic, folks. We're 1-0 in this draft, and we are haven't lost once yet. All right. Hands great keep. Oh, 1, 2, 3. You know the difference between you and me? I'll make this look good. Alright. Void Altar. Alright, so we're gonna play. We're playing Sentry, right? We do have double Pagnol in our deck and a couple and manufacturing. I'm gonna hold this actually. I think there's no reason to play this yet. And we have a lot of things that trigger up artifacts entering, so they play Zookeeper. Or play Beepsaw. They do have a Void Altar in play, which is kind of annoying, but so we have Beamsaw into Grav Pack. We get a big Rourke's Bladewing in our hand too. That's pretty cool art. Yeah, I agree. Pretty creepy. What is?
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
Only mirror matches today. All right, they have a battle cruiser also. Opponents have only the same rares as us. And they're playing Mardu. Mardu to do, how do you do?
What have we got on the spacecraft that's good?
Tap 3. Tap 4. We taking the plunge here? No. Hylia, guided by light. 1 red floating. Sure. That's sure. That's a turn. All right. I mean, pretty aggressive stationing. You know, we'll take it. I'm going to hold this again. We don't have any 5-drops. Yeah, we actually have 0 5-drops in our deck. We have only 4s, and we have a bunch of things to trigger off artifacts. There's no reason to play this yet, so. They crew, they say go. We draw another 6-drop. They just have nothing. What is going on? What a weird game. Alright, well, now we have 2 6-drops in our hand. And we have 6 lands and just some stuff. They play land 6.
How did this happen?
Alright, station again, say go. I mean...
Blow that piece of junk out of the sky!
Okay. They say in poker that when you're... At times when you're struggling, it's good to book a win. You know, you just book a win, drop down in stakes, get your confidence back. So we're good to go. What's up, Just Gaze? That was you? I'm sorry your hand was so bad, my friend. We're going to keep. All right. Okay. We all draw a mountain, of course, but... All right. Operative. We draw the mountain. Sick. All right, we're in, folks. It's manufacturing time. I'm going to hold back to block here, I think. It's probably manufacturing. Maybe we have the Pagnolin and the immediate trigger, which is great, too. All right. We're blocking. Tricks? No tricks, Kirk. I have had enough of you.
I don't believe in the no-win scenario.
All right, they double spell. We've got Pagnolin. We do need to find a sack outlet here, but we can grow our Pagnolin, which is nice. A little 3/3. We know next to nothing about Legally Distinct Spider-Man. Wow, they're doing it. Holy crap. We've seen nothing, no information about this Omen Path set. Not a card art, not a name. Alright, so this is kind of crappy. This guy's a 2/3. They have a 2/2 and a 2/4. A Zoa they can't cast. Alright, where should I cast the guy, I think? Alright, I mean, we would like to draw a sack outlet or another artifact or a 6-drop. WotC is too embarrassed to release anything? Yeah. It's pretty messy. The problem is once they cast this Mechazoa, it's got to be pretty big. Friendly neighborhood Fibblethip. It'd be pretty funny if it went totally campy with it and just, like, made it a total joke, but... Oh, stop playing things. Alright, we draw Beam Saw. Beam Saw is not really good. Alright, so play Beam Saw. We have Depressurize to kill the Navigator. This is tough. We're already at 10. They might just have us here, just like playing shitters. Like, it's kind of an embarrassing game, actually. I mean, like, I guess their draw was like pretty good, but all right, they didn't have a land for the Mecha, so that's good. All right, but they have a shot at another draw here. Oh, they have the freaking that was like such a good draw. I'm such an idiot. This was like a ritual for them. That's so insane. All right. They didn't draw a land, but this made it cost 2 less. All right, so tap this guy. They're gonna tap this guy. All right, let's tap the Necromancer guy. We're in some doo-doo, folks. We can use this as a combat trick and make this a 2/4 and double block it. Which is probably what we have to do. I don't know if we can win this game anymore, but we can't just take 5 here, so... Never done this before, but alright, so... We draw one of our... I think our best draw by a lot is the... that's cool. Is the... I was going to say the other 6 drop, but... 5. So... Saw Ship can crew. It can be a huge creature. We're at 10. It can block and trade with the Zoa. Alright. That... We're obviously heinously all in here. We're going to like 3. We're probably still going to die, but... This is better than losing, I guess. So, borrowing a top deck, we will still be alive. And we'll get to untap and start like playing more stuff. Just good games, my friend. It's Jim the Stegosaurus, yes. It's a continuation of the Cassian, taking Cassian to the dinosaurs story arc, which I were talking about yesterday, of course. Here's me and Cassian with the dinosaurs. There we are, hanging out. He was a little scared of us, though. No, they're not going to attack with everything. Are they psycho? How do you not attack with everything here? That's absurd. It's a force block on the Mechazoa. Like, if they have lethal otherwise, that is absurd. That is an absurd non-attack. Here's Cassian and a dinosaur egg. And he was kind of scared this time, honestly. There he is. So Cassian had a great time with the dinosaurs. There you go. Yeah, that is unbelievable. And I think we're going to win this game now. I think they literally just gave us the game. Play a Scrapper, which is a great draw. Play a dude from our graveyard. That's insane. That's... What a draft this has been so far, right? Alright, so we're going to pay 1. Pagnon's getting huge. And now we have a source for all these munitions, too. Oh, I bet pay 2, jeez. Pagnon's great. Pagnon's really good in this deck. I like that it makes the munitions do other stuff, too. And where should I cast? Maybe we just cast the 1-drop. It's like a lander, actually. We just care about chump blockers, so... Oh, he just puts it in play? Oh, they're going to cast it. Oh, my God. That's insane. This card's wild. Alright, pay for that. Now it's 7. No, it does not have Death Touch. And now it's 8 because well, we're actually going off.
On the machine!
We've built quite the monstrosity here. I can't let the flyer to attack either. So I think I'm gonna say go. They just have a block and a card draw. And staying alive is like the most important thing by a country mile here, so yeah, they just block and sack anyway, so if Scrapper lives to start sacrificing munitions, the game is over. Alright. Start there. Sack of munitions. Yeah, I didn't even realize half the things our deck could do. Like, this is gas. Alright, play land. Attack for 8. And again, there's no finality counter. So you can just keep returning this Hull Carver over and over again. Chump block. Grand Moff Pagnolin. Turn this guy. Say go. We are cooking. We are cooking. Where's Arcbound Ravager when you need it, you know?
Pointless nostalgia.
What happened to them this game? I think we might have still won even if they had attack prop. We'd be at 3. So like it would be a lot closer. But I think our stabilizing turn was pretty good and they didn't have a good follow-up. So I really like these last few decks. I think we've done a really fun job like exploring some weird spaces, which is cool. Opponent's just soaking it all in here. Yeah, they may get a 1 in the air actually with the flyer. Okay. Opponent on the dramatic pre-concession pause. Maybe, yeah. Just don't wrath me, you know? Like, Banishing Light. What's the target? It's the Pagnolin, sure. Let's stunt our offense a little bit, but honestly, the Hull Carver can just get him. We have Scrapper going too, so. Alright. Sure. These Scrappers are working overtime. Nugia. Another Scrapper? Damn. Sure. I'm just gonna play it as I go. Like, we want to get the Hull Carver going, but it doesn't have Death Touch. We don't care about that. We should care about it dying and entering the battlefield over and over again. So it's more manufacturing tokens, but man, we were doing it. All right, sack one of these. Cards. Damn. All right. Sentry, of course, are adorable for adorable with the Harmonists, because if they die and come back, they lose Defender, so the ability isn't there anymore. It's pretty sweet. That's scary. That's actually kind of scary. That is a 3-turn clock. We get the jam back though, so we need to draw a spell or two here. It'd be kind of cool. Sack this, kill this. We draw a swamp. This is kind of silly. I think I want to sack one of the sentries to just get it back. I'm attacking for 5, 6, 7. We do have lethal over 2 turns, I guess. So, yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice some of these things. Because by doing that, I'm not attacking with this guy, so target you. Pygmalion's a good draw. So, add a counter. Alright, I mean, I'm sure we're dead to some stuff here, but please don't kill me. That was some game. I want Diamond 1, folks. All right, let's go. Scrappy crappy. All right, we're keeping. Yeah, Yarden, I think I agree. I think if you attack with everything that turn, you probably would have got me. But good game, my friend. Our deck's pretty cool. Yeah, it's quite the Rubik's Cube. All right, we're keeping. Yeah, early stream is I'm flying to Orlando tonight. I should have a bunch of content to record before I go, so. Let's go. Scrapper time. Lightless Vandal. We are doing the thing, man. Alright, cool. 1 manufacturing, please. Wanted. Ton of bones. Dead or deader. I think I want to block here. We don't actually have any artifacts or Pagnolin anyway, and we have this guy to bring it back. So, setting up this, like, Scrapper Harmonist loop. I'd be careful not to talk too much about whether they should ban Vivi or not. Yeah, like, they don't want us, you know, talking too negatively on the official broadcast. You know, it's going to keep positive and fun, but keep it real as far as, like, the metagame and, like, you know, the idea of it. Like, I think that this is clearly kind of similar to the Underworld Breach tournament, where it's like Vivi versus the world. Is Vivi too good? Are the questions that need to be answered? So, all right, so we're just gonna play color, get back our guy. Say go. It's an artifact. It's not a doesn't have any abilities. That's fine. And again with color too. This card's really good in the stack deck. Vivi Summer. Voidborn on the Warp. Hymn of the Faller. Alright. Sure. And they play a cemetery. Okay, I mean... We're a mana off a Circuit Feeder. We can start doing the whole color sack return thing, which is kind of cool. Depressurize can kill a Voidborn, which is probably on our agenda, honestly. The Pagnum can also just attack, too. But I think sacking it and drawing is probably pretty good, so... Alright, let's do that. Let's tag with the color. Sack the Pagnolin. I'll be commentating at Pro Tour. I have not received a call to commentate any Pro Tours, so... Take 2. So now we have the Lamb, which is cool. So we've this guaranteed next turn. Actually, we have the Mana Dork anyway, but... Alright, so play this. Play Zookeeper. Bring back the Pagnolin. We have Depressurize up and a Scragdill. A Slag Drill Scrapper.
You're saying it wrong.
I'm trying, folks. Trying to use my words.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Come on, Crank Rock. Gonna Grav kill my Swarm color. I mean, just sacrifice it in response, and then we get to bring it back, right? That's sick. It'll be a vanilla 2/4, but oh, this only stacks artifacts or lands. Let us creatures too. Sure, you got me. Okay. Just gonna sack the I mean, would I rather sack Pagnolin and draw a card and return it or attack for 2? Probably just sacrifice it and draw a card, right? So sack this thing. Draw a card. There's manufacturing. Sick. So I kind of want to... Yeah, there's no rush to do this thing. So, sick. So now we'll just manufacturing. And we'll bring back our Pagnolin. And we are, like, cooking right now, folks. We are cooking. Can I cook or what? That's going to be the soundboard. I have so many things I can put in the soundboard. So many things. All right, so take 1. Don't care. You drop a Saw Ship. Damn. I would trade this for the Sentry if they want to trade. Cool. Bolt 6 drops. This is art. Alright.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Alright. I think we're still in really good shape. That sucks, but sure. Like, we have the feeder, we're crewing, we have 2 huge flyers, a removal spell and a removal spell. I think we're still pretty good. I think this card is good constructed. I don't know if it's found the right home yet, but it's a very powerful card. Here's a Voidborn. We have 11 cards in our deck. We have got... Our deck is a Plasma Bolt, a Beam Saw, a Pagnolin, a Scrapbot, a Bombard, a Battlecruiser, a Plunge, and 3 lands. Faller's Faithful. That's a pretty aggro sack there. Go to 18. We draw Battlecruiser.
In case of a water landing, you may be used as a flotation device.
We're just getting in, right? Like... Yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna feeder, kill this thing, crew attack. There's no way to crew response, so...
Battle cruiser operational.
Attack for 6. I'm gonna hold this land. I think that... So they could have drawn Virus Beetle, right? So yeah, they've had 3 new draws at Virus Beetle. I'm just gonna hold it. I've seen the Greater Gargadon Affinity deck with Manufacturing Emissary. I have not. That sounds sweet though. Well, I can't bounce the ship. They're bouncing my ETB guy. Oh no! What will I do? We did it! Diamond 1! And with an awesome deck, too. Oh, this is great. Oh, I had the best time. Thank you so much for asking. Just a fantastic time. Remember, folks, just showing you, my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Blue Sky, ChristianMingle.com. All the outlets do content full-time. You're all great. Love y'all. A Pagnolin of their own. I think we're going to Beam Saw and then just Bolt Pagnolin next turn. I don't even armor that can grow it. I had to pressurize those, so. Just a stone nothing. That's. They're gonna help the trooper itself? Sure. I mean. Alright, yeah, this is fine. Just play the board, kill the Pagnolin, kill this next turn. Got my battle cruiser too, so.
What have we got on the spacecraft that's good?
Take 3. No problem. And they play a Lance. That's a little annoying. I don't have a clean answer for that one just yet. So battle cruiser, I can turn it on in 2 turns by taking 1,000,000 damage. Or just by Stormcaller and line some blocks up. Yeah, I guess. Probably battle cruiser gets worse as the game goes on, but sure. So we keep making these trades, we're never going to Krubus. Weird game. They played like a Grizzly Bear, a Trained Armadon, and a 4/3 Menace on curve. Oh my god.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Choice. Take 100,000 damage. That's great. I just show pictures. There he is. Alright. All my shit's dead. They have 2 cards left. We have Depressurize, Scrapper, Battle Cruiser. So there you go. This card's good. Sack the lander. And unfortunately our battle cruiser is not very good in this game because we are super light on resources, but 3 cards in hand for them. Okay. Honor indeed. Turbo Drone. That's horrifying. Maybe I sack the land. It means keep lander to draw a card. I can always just sack a land, right? So, like, it's just the same thing. It's more options, so. Alright, crack the lander. Get a swamp. You draw Bombard. Which honestly isn't bad here. We're gonna start by stacking a land. He'll have black 1-drops, so. Alright, so there you go. We're a dog here, I think, but. Land 7. Oh my god. Get dragoned. I think we're dead. This card's not bad. Fun common, you know? Trogdor! Honored Knight Captain. Sentry. That's only 7 crew for my battle cruiser. Only 7. Alright, that was a bit of a weird one. That's okay. Got a rank floor here. Yes, we do. Keep. Gonna carve up some holes here. Ship it. 1 manufacturing, please. Or 6 drop, sure, whatever. Same thing. Dude, what the fuck? Bleep Bloops has gifted 50 subscribers. 50 subscribers. Holy moly. All of you people who just got subscribed, you can now join the Discord and play in Survivor Football. That's insane. You're awesome. I only have good things to say about you and everyone that you know. Bleep Bloops. Hell yeah. Let's hear it for Bleep Bloops. Alright. Damn. Shit. Wow. Awesome. Damn. Okay. Pull it together, Jim. Alright, we're gonna kill this at attack. That is awesome. If you're a subscriber now, and a lot of you are, make sure you hop into the Discord, alright? And welcome to the Pile Drivers. A forced conscription. No second spell. No second spell. No second spell. Damn it. That's fine. Damn. Data Ham streams of a new metagame. Yeah, right? That's a good draw. Alright, let's play this. Play this until you go. Damn. Which chord? Discord. You all great. Glad I got up early today. Second operative? Shield Mate. I mean, Death Touch guy, whatever. I could draw land, honestly, but... Land? Cool. So, we give... +3, -3. Am I willing to attack with the Scrapper and offer it for a trade? Scrapper's pretty important in my deck. They don't know that, though. And I don't think that, like, this game it's that important. Because we have the Saw Ship, too. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in. I think they're gonna block, but I think I just don't care. It's 4, right? Like, they probably block with a Shield Mate. But I think with the Saw Ship in our hand, like, we're just getting in, so... Did I see Scalding Viper, Razorkin, Needlehead won a challenge? I did not, no. Okay, say go. Station Monitor's pretty good. Coordinator's not that good. Okay. So... It's funny, actually. The Monitor's pretty good here. Normally, these things aren't good blockers. But when you have monstrous flyers like I do, they actually are good blockers. Which is kind of amazing, but sure. Crew attack.
It's a space station. Too big to be a space station.
And we got good blocker and then Monoist next turn. We can also pump with the Mechan too if we draw land, so... If they double spell again, I might lose it. Alright, I was gonna say. It's a little much. Alright, where's our block? Oh my god. I don't think Monitor matters anymore. There's unlikely to ever double spell again, so... I think that was a good attack. I'm surprised they're not attacking here, honestly. This gains 2 life. Alright, where should I block the big guy? I mean, we've got, you know, 2 turn clock in the air. We draw manufacturing. It's probably not going to matter this game, but there's 10 ball. Play another flyer. Now we have lethal over multiple bodies too, which is super nice. Even if they kill the big guy, I still have 6 damage. So 1 token or 1 removal spell is not going to stop us. We can't be stopped. We won't be stopped. We can't be stopped. rescue skiff. Crew cost is 10. That's not good enough. Sorry.
I'm in control here.
Not sure what they're thinking about. Looks pretty. I guess I'm sorry. They gained. Well, actually they do gain some life, but they can't crew with every. They would need to crew with all of these. They actually weren't dead. Yeah. But whatever. Sure. Because they crew with this, and this. They gain 2. I have a blocker. This blocks. I guess this blocks the big flyer. This blocks a ground guy, and they're at 2. They probably still can't win, but they weren't dead on board. Weapons manufacturing, where are you? All right, so we're going to keep... This is interesting because I kind of want to hold the Sentry for the Pagnolin, but I don't have a 3rd land. I'm still going to hold it. Just so I go. Beamsaw on 2. So we're going to Beamsaw. We could just Pagnolin. Then we draw a land. We can go... I think we could go Sentry anyway, but... Like for 3. Yeah, I actually like that better. Just put the Pagnolin. Just get it in. The Zookeeper. Do you wish to station?
I got a rock.
Okay, that's pretty awkward. Oh, we didn't draw land. Let's let go. Our draw's still pretty good. I love the design of this card. It's so simple, but so elegant in the context of a set. Cool art, too.
My robot is programmed never to harm you.
Scrapper. Sure. That's fine. Don't think that bothers us that much. Good stations, though. This land's pretty scary. It gets going. And we are, again, not drawing any lands. Crap. So, we can kill the Zookeeper, because now it's actually a pretty relevant body. And we also want to keep them off their stationing if possible, too. This land's pretty busto. We attack for 3, or we can, like, Scrapper. Yeah, I'm just going to kill this, I think. Attack for 3. Try and slow them down a little bit. Keep them off of their mana, and then off of being able to station this thing and or use it. Wouldn't mind drawing a land, you know? I could stand drawing manufacturing and then lands for the rest of the game. Come on, Capitan. Oh my god.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. In case of a water landing, you may be used as a flotation device.
Well, now I think we're in trouble. I guess Hulk Harbor's fine. Do we think Oreplate Pagnolin can go coast to coast here? This card's pretty insane. And then it also helps them to crew their Bastion, which can then copy this thing. Might be in trouble, folks. Might be in trouble. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so if they just have a land, they can just like... I guess they're at 10. They could full crew the land and then copy the frigate. But that does leave them tapped out and defenseless. Records on the screen to the left of Karn. Yeah. They could also just go into the flyer too, yeah. Yeah. That's not good.
Blow that piece of junk out of the sky!
I can't. I don't have any way to do that. We're at 17. We drew a land, which is cool. The problem is that nothing else in this game is cool. I guess we Sentry Pump attack. Like, playing Beam Saw here doesn't really do much. And even though we're wasting a mana, we're still getting on board more, so... What's up, Cab? Cab says, first time checking out BTM this set. The Kylo Ren soundbite is perfect. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Kylo Ren's an unfortunate character, where it's actually a pretty sweet character, and Adam Driver's just like literally gave his 120% effort to the character, but like the writing was just pretty bad, so like it just didn't get used very well. It's unfortunate. Like, imagine like a really good like script, like Star Wars script, with Adam Driver playing that character. Would have been so good. Coming in for 3. Imagine Star Wars, but good. Christopher Nolan to write a Star Wars movie? No, thank you. Alright. The station is on. They're gonna, yeah, I mean, our only chance was to kind of cheese out with that thing. Alright. We draw a scrap bot. The problem is that we're just like so dead to their board. And now they have an active Bastion too. We just can't do anything. Alright, so you go. The sequel trilogy is a generational fumble. It is actually pretty insane that such a large company can have spend so much money on such a huge product and just do such a bad job on it. Like, just not having a plan. Even if like it's not going to be that good, at least have it be like tonally consistent. Like all 3 movies were like completely tonally different. It's like complete redo nostalgia vomit stuff, then a shot to do a unique thing that wasn't very good, and then directed by Reddit. Like Plaza Bolts. Yeah, we are so cooked this game. Try manufacturing, which would be really good in this game, I think, but we just don't have anything else going on. I mean, they're not like really attacking. I guess our guys are holding the fort, but all right. So Scrapper, make a thing. You've only seen Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6. I encourage you to watch Andor, Rogue One, Season 1 of The Mandalorian, and nothing else. And you'll be a very happy person. Even just Andor and Rogue One are an absolute must-watch. Because also they're like directly tied to the original trilogy as well, so. Are you serious? You're going to destroy my manufacturing? I'm just here trying to have a good time, and you're going to kill my manufacturing? Wow. Wow. Coming in. Chipping away. Alright, here is Cobb Landseeker. I can't believe we're still in this game. Like, they have active Bastion, active Frigate, and we're still, like, somehow playing. so we're going to plunge the frigate. Get a lander. Our stuff shrinks. Our blocks are okay at this point. Karn's done. Karn's out of here. Now they just have... Well, I guess they have nothing to copy now, right? Because we killed their artifact, so we just got that one just in time. Oh, that solo was very poor, but... So here comes a 4-3 menace. I don't want to block with this guy. We like need him, you know? We need him. Dad Bod Gamer new sub. Tim resub, thanks so much. Alright, whatever. We're gonna block. McIntyre says my loan felt a little throughout Rogue One that the story beats were already evident in the movies because they were spoiled. I mean, did you enjoy the movie Titanic? You know, like, you know the boat's gonna sink. It can still be a good movie. Meta Magic Mage of the Ray, appreciate it. We're just doing this is Bronson Mythic. Welcome. We're in probably our last game of this draft. We missed a million land drops, and they had an active frigate for a bunch of turns, but we're still playing somehow. All right, so we draw land. I mean, now we have Scrapper and Munitions active, which is kind of cool. We have Beam Saw. We can try and double block and kill this, I guess. Like, still in pretty bad shape, but unfortunately, all the creatures are 1/1s or 2/3s too, so our munitions is really in a great spot. Ugh, gross. All right. It feels like we're just like running out the clock on this game. You know, we've been dead for like 5 minutes, but kill us in response. Draw a card. It's not great. We can block and stay alive at 2. If we draw like, I don't know, we can draw honestly. It's funny. I was gonna say we could draw Bombard to kill the Landseeker, but we're still dead, so I stopped saying it. We can draw 1 mana. Nope, it doesn't work either. So we kill this. Yeah, we can't draw a 1 mana guy and block with this. If we, yeah, the 6-shot might have gotten us. That might have kept us alive. Yeah, that was probably the card to think about instead of this Bombard I drew here, but. Yeah, we're super dead, but sure. Alright, whatever. Yes, this is like mostly running out the clock, I feel like. We've been behind for a really long time. They haven't copied the planet, no. The only thing they could have copied was the frigate and some landers. And we killed the frigate. Actually, I guess I copied this thing too, but... Sack it, draw a card, get some value. What are you doing? Damn. Alright. I mean, we missed a lot of land drops that game, unfortunately. But, all right, I would count this draft as a resounding success. Our double weapons manufacturing deck made the Diamond Tier 1, won some games. All right, so really cool stuff. We didn't get our 7 wins. You know, our deck, I think, was a few cards short. Like, imagine if we had a copy or two of Embrace Oblivion. You know, like we were really a little light on big removal spells for larger creatures. And on sack outlets. But a pretty cool proof of concept. I mean, 5 and 3 in, you know, almost Mythic with this deck is pretty sweet. And we made the Diamond 1, which is great. I'm feeling great. So, episode 22 is in the books. Again, deck could have been better for sure, but really, really nice stuff. So Sweet deck, lots of fun. Really enjoyed our last few decks, and we're gonna draft again, of course. Episode 23. We got 2 drafts left to make the under. Let's do it here, Bronze Mythic. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content, and I'll see you in the next episode.